So I hope you enjoyed part one of Easter Day weekend. So I want to do a little recap of what we did yesterday. I pretty much fertilized everything, the roses, the arborvitaes right here, the gardenias, and the azaleas, which remember I did holly tone with soil acidifier. That's coming today. I did tree tone on the waterfall. I weeded, fertilized. I'm gonna fertilize this today. We hung up my leaf cutter bee house, which there's a little bee. We weeded this bed with the heuchera, the Brunnera heuchera. Look at the orangula, it's beautiful. This is the new heuchera. Doesn't it look so good there? And what I didn't get on camera, I did go ahead and do the roses with rose tone. And I planted this beautiful clematis right here. And supposedly it grows 12 feet in one session. And I put this soot up here for the woodpeckers. I don't know if that's too close. If I don't see any activity, I'll just move them. I did the soil acidifier, holly tone on some hydrangeas. Look at this beautiful ajuga, y'all. It is like in its prime. It looks beautiful. I still have to fertilize some things like my berry bushes and those hostas and ferns. They're going in the shade garden today. I fertilized my fluffy, my 2 Japanese maples. So we have a lot to do today. We're going to plant some of the shade garden, and we are going to put up my hose link, which is exciting. And a secret, we're going to espalier part of the fence, and I'm going to plant my climbing morning glories there. So there's a lot on the list, so come along with me on the journey and we'll have fun today. This is cranesbill that I'm going to move and transplant. This is a rhododendron I'm going to move and transplant. My lamb's-ear, I love, I'm going to move and transplant. This, a friend of mine gave me some seeds, and I didn't know what they were, so I was like, okay, let's throw them. This is called canola. And there's a wasp, I guess, enjoying the, wow, the pollinators really love it. But I'm thinking about just leaving them, and then when the flowers are so pretty, so I'm going to keep them and then maybe move them to my wildflower garden next year. But this area I'm going to use for compost, But I do have a Stinga Brevite, which I'm going to fertilize. Next thing on the list is I overwinterized my elephant ear. So I'm going to plant it, and it looks so beautiful when it, you know, is over the mouth of the waterfall. It looks so good. Actually, I got two. Alright, that looks so much better. Alright, next thing on my agenda is I'm going to plant these beautiful calla lilies. And this is called Morning Sun Calla Lily by Monrovia. I just think they're so pretty. I love the variegation, like they're like spotted leaves, the orange and red and yellow. It's kind of like a sunburst or morning sun. Get partial sun, which is perfect out here. We get morning sun, and I would say like maybe 6 hours at most out here. So yeah, let's plant these. One is going there, one is going there, and one over there I think is going to look beautiful, flanking. This is where we feed the koi fish. And an important note, I do have a power planter, a drill with an auger on there, but the edge of the koi pond has wiring because we have lighting, and the liner. So I'm going to opt to plant these by hand with my spade. And today I'm using Plant Tone fertilizer by Espoma. Whoa, look at the roots. Oh. What is that? Oh my gosh, there's a hawk. I wonder if I could get that. All right, there's one down. There's two more to go. I am just super thrilled on how they look. They're so precious. Now, if you remember last year, I had a big canna lily that sat in the pond right here. Well, I saved a lot of the rhizomes or tubers. So I'm actually going to start planting these around the pond too. I'm not going to put them in the koi pond like I did last year, but I'm going to plant them around. I think they're going to look really good juxtaposed next to the calla lily. Because this is a Tropicana canna, and it's like kind of rainbowy foliage with the orange flower. So I planted about 10 or so, and I wanted to show you kind of what the tubers look like. And I just planted these about, 10, around the pond, and see if they come up. If they don't, they don't. If they do, that's great. All right, next on the list, I'm going to plant, I think there's 8 Dusty Miller, and I'm just going to intermingle them in between. I think this is called Artemisia, or I don't know if it's called Wormwood, maybe. I think the silver will look really pretty through here along the icy blue fescue, and it'll look really good through here. Okay, I planted my Dusty Miller. I think they look so precious here. And I did move, I have some Black Mondo grass, and it is so slow growing. That's creeping thyme. I think that's gonna look so pretty. Alright, so I love this Ajuga so much that I think I'm going to plant more along this side. I got a flat, and maybe some up through here. Alright, they are planted. So now it matches that side. I think they look fantastic. Tomorrow we are going to espalier this fence. Very excited about that. And that is the problem with being overly ambitious. You don't get everything done that you want to in a day, but there's always tomorrow. There's joy in the morning. But I did get a lot done. I planted my calla lilies, which they're absolutely stunning. Planted those 3. Fertilized rest of the stuff. What all? Let me show you the hose link. So we erected this pole. It's going to go right there with a hanging basket, and it mimics the has the 2 lovebirds on there, but mimics the one down there. I get to plant some maybe pretty annuals in there, but the hose link, this is still setting up, so we can't put the hose link on, but you'll see me put the bracket on there and the hose link on there tomorrow. We got these Dusty Miller planted, my canna lily rhizomes or tubulars, I'm not really sure what they're called. But yeah, so tomorrow we're going to do the shade garden, the espalier, and hang up the hose link. So look forward to that. We'll see you tomorrow.